Also, in the 11th from the 3rd, Jupiter indicates gain from siblings, from communications, from expansive and inclusive mentality. So, a planet, a person who is having Jupiter in the first house, it will make a lovely person with a gentle humor and soft, generous body. A female may almost certainly have children whom she greatly loves and richly supports. If it is getting also the aspect or the drishti of Surya or the lord of the fifth house, because you know these three lords, and even in some cases people are saying that many of the astrologers are saying Jupiter, Venus, Sun, and the lord of the fifth house. The lord of the fifth house, Jupiter, Venus, and Sun. These four planets are seen to have a good inheritance. What is inheritance? Our children. So, these planets are essential to have children, those who will bring luck and fame in their life. So, that is the effects of Jupiter. Now, if Jupiter is in the second house, the native will be rich and intelligent. What he foretells will become true. In the 16th year, he will enjoy financial gains and agricultural prosperity. He will also be very powerful. If Jupiter is in his own sign or in the sign of exaltation, the native will be very prosperous and wealthy. If Jupiter is associated with a malefic, there will be obstacles in educational pursuits, and the native will be a thief, a liar, and have vulgar speech. If Jupiter is in his sign of debilitation and associated with a malefic, the native will have a drunkard and immoral. He will be a destroyer of his family and will have relations with other people's wives or other people's husband or other people's spouse. He will also be childless. So, such is a benefic influence of the Jupiter. First, you see, Jupiter will decide yourself because it is the significator for the first house, your body. So, if Jupiter is in the first house, you will have big body, even like an elephant, strong body, and you will have big mind because Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So, if Jupiter is in the first house, then it will expand your mind and body. If Jupiter is in the second house, then it will expand your family, it will expand your wealth, it will expand your status. If Jupiter is in the third house, then it will give you good sisters or good brothers who will be very helpful to you, provided Jupiter is not weak or it is not in the sign of debilitation. Now, Jupiter in the first house, um, in its sign of debilitation, that is, and if it is associated with a malefic, then all the negatives will be come into the lives of the native, like he will not have a good marriage, he will not have child difficulties in getting child, he will not have luck to gain money or in luck to escapes from the evils of the life. And 11th house is also controlled by Jupiter. So 11th house of gain, it is a natural significator for the 11th house. So if Jupiter is not weak, is not strong, if it is weak in the horoscope, in that case the people, the native will also not gain the gain. So the native is not having a spouse, is not having a good spouse, is native is not even the native may be denied from marriage if Jupiter is casting malefic influence because of its weakness. And if it other planets are also other significator for the marriage are also not strong, then the person may be denied of marriage. The person will be denied of children if Jupiter is not strong. And if other significator for the children, as I have said, Sun, Venus, and the Lord of the fifth house, if they are also weak, then the person will have difficulty in getting a child. And in that case, you can order our remedies report and our child report to get your answers. The status of Jupiter, the status of the fifth house lord, if you are having any difficulty in getting your child, then order child report and get the remedies. And if you will follow the remedies, you will definitely get the child. And also, Jupiter is a significator for the second house. Then the person, if Jupiter is weak, then the person will have no gain, no wealth, such a less wealth that is not sufficient to support his family, that is not sufficient to give good status in the society. So that is Jupiter. So Jupiter, if it is weak, then it makes the life of the native not so shining in many of the areas. And also, the logical reason is that the second house is the natives dhana bhava, or it is also called the what I will say, the money house. Jupiter in the second will give the native financial prosperity early in his life. According to the some of my friends, second house also deals with education, and Jupiter associated with malefics will cause obstacles in the educational spheres. The second house also signifies speech and family. Jupiter associated with malefics will make the native immoral in every respect. Jupiter is a significator for children, so if he is afflicted or is in a sign of debilitation, there will be no issues, that is, no children. Jupiter is in If Jupiter is in Sagittarius, the ascendant will be Scorpio, and Jupiter will be in the second house as a lord of the second and the fifth house. If Jupiter is in Pisces, the ascendant will be Aquarius, and Jupiter will be in the second as the lord of the second and the 11th house. If Jupiter is in Cancer, that is in sign of exaltation, the ascendant will be Gemini, and he will be in the second as well as the in the second as the lord of the seventh and the 10th houses. The dispositions gives rise to powerful money yogas, that is the powerful combination of manifesting money, manifesting wealth in your life. And for Virgo ascendant, Jupiter will be very beneficial in the second house because Jupiter is the ruler of the seventh house, and seventh house is the gain from other people. So he will get money from other people. And there are more to discover about Jupiter. Keep watching me and write your comments if you have any doubts. And also, if you have any problems, like if you are having child problem, if you are having a marriage problem, if you are having the problem of money, if you are having the problem of status, if you are having the problem of good luck, if you are having the problem of career, then you may think that it may be due to the weakness of Jupiter. In that case, you have to strictly follow all the significations of the Jupiter in your life. Like Jupiter is where? Jupiter is in religion, Jupiter is in temples, in churches, in mosques, in all the places where God is there. So, in terms of our society, God is everywhere. But in terms of our society, where God, we go to the God to connect with Him or her, and we go to God to connect ourselves to get the um, feeling of joy, and we go there because our Jupiter is strong, and all sorts of religious and spiritual activities will be successful only if Jupiter is strong, because Jupiter is the significator for religious and spiritual results. And also, if Jupiter is weak, if you are having all these problems that I have told, that if you are having problems in your relationship, in your marriage, if you are having problem in your careers, if you are having problem in your personal lives, if you are having problem in getting money, then it is very simple. All the answers are very simple. You just go to my website and order personalized life report. In personalized life report, you will get to know that whether your Jupiter is really weak, whether Jupiter is the main problem in your life, and if it is in actually weak, if you find out, then order remedies report, gemstone report to make your Jupiter strong, and then you will see that you are getting job, you are getting good amount of money you are getting, you are becoming happy in relationship, your marriage is prospering, you are prosperous after marriage, your luck rises after marriage. So you are very much in whatever relationship you have in your life, you are always gaining. All that will soon happen in your life. For that, it is very simple. Go to our website, order personalized life reports, get to know about whether Jupiter is the reason for your problem, and if it is really so, order our remedies and gemstone report to make your Jupiter strong. And why not other planets also? So keep watching me and subscribe.